Not was, not will be, not shall be, not can be. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Everything that's tangible, touchable, physical, relatable, that you can pick up, move, hold, handle, feel, touch, or evaluate, did not start from the physical realm. Everything starts in the spirit. That's why the enemy wants to attack your spirit and your mind, because that is the birthing room of everything that will materialize in your life is made of the cells of your belief. Are you spending too much time trying to please people that have no consequence and have no reward? But without faith, it is impossible to please him. Faith never goes out of style. It doesn't wait for the transition of time. Faith is a common denominator that regardless to how intellectual you are or not, you have equal access to it, because faith is the gateway to everything promised to you. You can have faith all you want, but if you don't have hope, you can't do anything. Faith is God's lowest common denominator. He's brought it down so low that you can be illiterate and still believe. I know it doesn't make sense to you that I got a promotion. I know it doesn't make sense to you that I pastor a church like this. I know it doesn't make sense that I'm directing the choir. I know it doesn't make sense that God has raised me up. I know it doesn't make sense that God put me on the cover of Time magazine. I don't have no business on the cover of Time magazine. I didn't make any great discovery. I didn't do anything. It's not going to make sense to you. What God is getting ready to do in your life is totally illogical. It makes no sense. It has no rationale. You have no background. It didn't make sense for David to be king. How do you make a shepherd boy king? He has no background. He has no protocol. His father was a peasant. He grew up taking care of sheep. He had not been trained. He didn't go to school for it. He wasn't prepared for it. But God said, I found me a man who's after my heart, and he's going to be the next king of Israel. For it is not by might, it is not by power, it is by my spirit, saith the Lord. And I say this because there are some things that God said to you that are frightening. It doesn't make sense. You're scary. You're reluctant to receive it. You don't feel qualified. You don't feel ready. And yet God's going to do it. And he told me to tell you it is a faith thing. Now, faith is the substance of the thing you hope for. The worst people in the world to preach to are people who have no hope. People who have decided, well, I guess this is as far as I'm going to go. And they make themselves happy with mediocrity. It's not that they're happy with it. They make themselves happy with it because it is all they can grasp. Verbal abuse kills hope. I have a question. What took away your hope? Did divorce do that to you? Did you let the rapist take away your hope? God is waiting on you to believe what he said about you, not what you remember about you. We're not made of things that do appear.
Yes, sir.
Did you know God has designed the future for you? And he's already got the right material in mind, the right weight, the right time, the right place, the right moment, the right way. And if you would get out of God's way and stop trying to design your own life and plan your own future and manage your own stuff and fix yourself up and just give it all over to God and say, whatever you want me to have, I'll take it. Whenever you think I'm ready for it, I'll move into it. Whatever you design for me, I'll go for it. If you would step back, that would be faith. But because you got your mouth in God's design, that's not faith. And without faith, it is impossible. Sing all you want to, preach all you will, dance all you want to. You cannot dance your way into favor. Noah built a boat with no water in his backyard, willing to look like a fool and wait on the rain to catch up with what he built. Some of you are going to have to build something that looks like a fool and wait on the rain to catch up with you. Where are my innovators at? That means that we can be in the same place at the same time, but if you don't have faith, you don't have nothing to draw with. So you went home dry, I went home wet, are the people who have the audacity of hope, the audacity to believe, the audacity to believe it's possible, the audacity to think I could go to school, the audacity to think I could own my own house, the audacity to think I could preach the gospel, the audacity to think I could build a church, the audacity to think I could build a mall, the audacity to think I could get up from here, the audacity to think I could make it without you.